Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? Hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. In this video, I just want to give you guys an update of the whole crypto mining barn, what I got going on here, and I'm also going to be changing over one of my mining rigs today in the barn into a Octominer X8 Ultra server case. Okay, so I'm going to be changing this one right here. This is 8 RX 5700s, okay, not XTs, but 5700 non-XTs. And I'm curious to know what the power difference is between the 8 GPU Mindbox server case and the Octominer one, okay? So I guess the biggest difference is that these Octominers have two 1200 watt HP server platinum power supplies. And then I believe this is a 2400 watt or 3000 watt gold rated power supply. Curious to know if I'm gonna get maybe a little bit more efficiency from utilizing these power supplies. Okay, so before we do that, I just wanted to let you guys know, as you all know, I bought a lot of X8 Ultra server cases, right? And so I figured out my plan that I am gonna do in the barn here, because I am gonna convert all of my other mining rigs here into X8 server cases, X8 Ultra server cases. So you can see here that I am going to not build a 2x4 like server rack. I was gonna do that. That was one of my ideas, to build like a custom, like a wooden server rack that I could place the server cases like horizontally. And then I was gonna put 2x4s like in the middle, in between each server case, in case I need to do like maintenance or something. But I ultimately decided that I'm gonna go with like one of those industrial like husky red metal racks that I'm gonna just buy at Home Depot. And I don't know if I'm gonna buy one or two. I may just buy one for now, because those shelves are not cheap. And then I'm gonna place the server cases, the Octominer server cases, vertical. Okay, they're gonna be standing up, okay, upright, not like horizontal. Ultimately, what made me decide to do the Octominer server cases in like a metal rack and vertical is because I'm just lazy. I don't wanna build anything. I think that I can just make them all vertical and easy for me to maintain the rigs vertically in case I need to take them out and do maintenance on them. Okay, next thing I want to update you guys on is my internet for the barn. Now, you guys know, hopefully most of you know, that I am using a hotspot with a data plan, right? And I'm paying like between $60, sometimes $80 a month, because I am going over the 5 gigabyte plan that I have. So every 1 gigabyte, it costs me an extra $10. So last month, I went over like 2 gigabytes, okay? So I have like 8 mining rigs here and 1 L3 Plus, and apparently that takes more than like 5 gigabytes of data a month. I'm gonna equate all of those data to the HiveOS rigs, where I've updated a lot of my rigs here. You guys know with HiveOS there's an update like almost every other day, and so there was a couple times where I updated all of them, and I'm sure that took a lot of bandwidth, or I guess a lot of data per se. So yeah, I am wanting to get rid of this, and I have these two Ubiquiti point-to-point system Wi-Fi bridge, and this I was given from good old Yankee. Yankee has an amazing, funny crypto mining YouTube channel. You guys go check him out, link down below. He sent me these two that he was using, and yeah, he says these work just fine. So I'm gonna have to install these, which one end is gonna go onto the barn here. I'm gonna do it on that side of the barn outside, obviously, so I have to screw it outside, and then the other end is gonna go to where my basement is, but it has to go, I guess, on the outer side of the house. And so I'm gonna have to do some labor. I'm gonna have to do some wiring, as thankfully these will be able to be powered by PoE. Okay, so you can see here, only requires just one Ethernet cable. I'm gonna have to find like a PoE switch or PoE injectors. I know Ubiquiti has their own injectors, so I'm gonna see how that's gonna work. And then I need to set up the networking on both sides, I guess. For on this side, I'm hoping to do some VLANing. I don't have a smart switch in the barn here, so I just have an unmanaged one for now. But I'm thinking of doing some VLANing, and I need to get a smart switch. I do have an HP switch already on the other side, and I can set up pfSense and stuff on that side with VLANs and stuff. So that's something I've been thinking about doing. I'm not gonna do it yet. It's winter time, so I will install this Ubiquiti switch when weather gets better, so hopefully in a couple months or something, as I do need to wire in the cabling in the house on the basement side. Okay, so it's a decently long run, and I'm gonna have to do some labor there. So that'll be for another video. Okay guys, now let's change one of my 5700 rigs here into the Octominer case. Okay, so just to show you guys what this rig is doing right now, looks like I'm getting some massive thermal throttling or just high memory temperatures on like 4 of the GPUs, 4 of the 5700s, and these are MSI mechs. Okay, and just to note, these are my overclocks I'm getting right now. There's the power consumption in HiveOS. The whole rig shows 792 watts, but you know, at 53, 54 mega hash each, I think at the wall we are gonna get, actually I won't be able to know what that rig is getting at the wall because I do have other rigs on this PDU. So I'm just going to take a mental note. It's on this PDU here, okay, going into Space Goat's power meter. So we're using about 4100, 4120 watts right now. So we're gonna come back to this as I change those 5700s into the Octominer case. But first, I need to blow the dust out of this rig. Okay, so let's do that right now. So much dust. So much dust. Alright, that's good enough. Okay, I just want to show you guys the temperatures of the barn. It's extremely, extremely cold. It's winter time, you guys know, so I haven't had to need to have the exhaust fan on, okay? And Anonymous Miner, this fish is for you, alright man? If you're watching this, look at this guy. I think some bugs have already been trying to eat this thing. Yeah, that's gross. All right, there's the fish. Okay, anyways guys, here is the rig. Looks like the air blower didn't quite get everything off, but good enough. I'm gonna swap these 8 MSI Mechs 5700s into the Octominer case now. So you guys will see that in 3, 2, 1. All plugged in. Okay, the greatest thing I wanted to talk with you guys about this Octominer case, the X8 Ultra. This one, they've upgraded the PCIe cabling to 16 gauge. All right, so that's one of the recommendations I had, and they did it. So thank you to them. That's you know, peace of mind. I want to have thicker gauged, you know, PCIe cabling. So 16 gauge is really good. So anyways, guys, it's all plugged in. I triple checked everything is all plugged in. Nothing is loose, and all the GPUs are in. And this is the older, the Minebox 8. And just to mention, I have nothing against Mineshop.eu server cases. I think they are great. They worked just perfect. I had this for over a year and I had no issues, okay? So Guntis, if you're watching this, I got nothing against you. I just love the way that these Octominer server cases look. Anyways guys, stay tuned. I'm gonna be doing like giveaways of my old server cases down the road, okay? So I do have a few others which we will convert in Octominer server cases in other videos. All right guys, I just have to take the SSD out and I gotta put my rig config on this Octominer. So there is already, I believe, HiveOS pre-installed on the SSD already. So I just gotta plug it into my laptop, which I have a USB to SATA adapter. So let me do that right now. Downloading the rig config and opened up. I'm gonna save it, yeah, into the Hive drive. All right, that's good. Rig config is on. Okay, so before I plug in the Octominer, I wanna make sure we're just gonna look at the power consumption. So we were at 4120 or something before. So that means the 5700 rig in the Minebox 8 took about, I guess, 1100 watts or so, maybe a bit more. I'll show on the screen what we did before. Okay, so let me go ahead now and we're gonna plug in the Octominer server case. I'm gonna take this out and put that one on here. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. There we go. And so I don't have my red shelf or, you know, metal shelf yet, so that'll be down the road in a couple of weeks, okay guys? So as I slowly transition to Octominer cases, I will then be able to turn them vertical, or I guess this top here is gonna be at the top, and then yeah, that'll be later. Okay, it's on. It's been mining now for a couple minutes, and I'll show you guys. Yeah, we can see the hash rates here. And looks like we're getting one that's thermal throttling. It just started, so I'm gonna assume we're gonna have the same issue with 4 of those 5700s that were. I need to change the thermal pads. I'm just extremely lazy. I have the exact same overclocks, so let's go see the power at the wall. And we are now at 4,100 watts. So from the mineshop.eu Minebox 8 versus this Octominer, we're saving like 20 watts. That's actually amazing, 20 to 30 watts, because yeah, we're using the exact same overclock settings in Hive OS, okay? So you guys can see the difference there between, I guess, this Octominer and the Mineshop. It's just a little bit more efficient, and the Octominer fans are actually at 100% fan speed, okay? So just to clarify to you all, in Hive OS, Octominer, it shows they're almost at 100% here, okay? So the 4 120mm fans showing over here, okay? They're at max already. I don't know if you guys can hear them. They're actually not that loud, but there's a lot of airflow. Let me go the other side. There's a lot of airflow definitely coming through the back here. And it just feels like cold air because I showed you guys the temperatures right now. In this, in the barn, it's about 30 or 17 degrees Celsius, and Fahrenheit, we are at 63 Fahrenheit, 64 right now. So it's cool in here. it's really cool in here. Okay guys, well that's it. Success on the first X8 Ultra in the barn. Now I gonna have to, you know, transition other rigs here. I think the next one I want to do is my 1060 3GB card rig. And yeah, this one, I only have 7 of them here. So I've been trying to look for another 1060 3GB card rig, another like for the Win 3. Like I want to get the exact same one because I'm OCD. So that's going to be nice. And yeah, this rig is actually mining Flux right now for those that are wondering. And then I have this 6800 and then a 6700 XT mining rig here. Now, I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna convert this into an Octominer server case. I'm probably gonna bring this to my garage or put it in the basement. I'm not quite sure. I've been wanting to get like 6 more, like 6800s or maybe 6700 XTs, but that's something I'm not really motivated to do right now for the 6000 series cards. So that's just as is. I like the 6600 XTs, don't get me wrong. Just the 6700 XTs or the 6800s are just not my thing right now. Okay, and then I have my Minebox 12 with 6 6060 Super TIs and Supers. So that, I guess I'll need to take 4 out and convert the other 8 into an Octominer. And I got another 8 3070s here. And this one is 8 RTX 2070s, okay, 2070s. So that'll be for other videos, guys. I will do comparison again. I'll just do other videos of converting. Maybe I'll combine 2 in one video. And this mining cave frame, I'm gonna bring this to my garage because I want to then put it on my mining cave tower. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna bring these 584GB cards with me. I don't know, maybe I might find another 2 584 gigers and put that in an Octominer server case. And then I have another mining cave 8x GPU mining frame here I don't think I'm gonna use, so I'm gonna figure out where to put these. I have an RTX 2080, and then I think these are 2060 Supers. So that I'll figure out. And then to finalize this video, my Radeon 7 rig, yes, I am gonna try to put these 6 in an Octominer case, because right now I have a few dead fans. I don't know if you guys saw that in the beginning. There's a dead fan here, there's another dead fan over here, over there. A few of these are dead, so I think I should put them in a server case to keep them a bit more cool. But it's not hot right now because it's really cool in this barn. So the Radeon 7 rig, I'm going to risk putting it into an Octominer server case, and hopefully I don't brick anything. Alright guys, so let's see what the temperatures are now for the final of this rig here. So, okay, I mean generally, yeah, looks like we're okay, except for one. I know it looks like the core temperatures of these GPUs are below 40 degrees, which is unbelievable, but the memory temp is, I guess because of the thermal pads are horrible, or there might not even be thermal pads on these 5700s. So that I will do in another video when I get thermal pads. I don't know, I probably won't do it actually, I'm pretty lazy. And so yeah, it looks like the power consumption, we're still at 4,100, around there. So we are good. That's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts of transitioning one of my rigs, one of my mine shop cases into the Octominer case. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is really cool. These look really good, and I can't wait to convert the rest of my rigs here and just have all Octominer server cases for all of my barn rigs. Okay, my friends, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Let me know what you guys want to see next, okay? Have a good one, and peace out.